How do you camera?
Well, this is Podcasters Gone Video, aka Super Saturdays.
The YouTube channel is going to be more about us. The podcast is more about people.
That's right, because we're really not that entertaining. But we're hoping that by doing these videos, our audience gives us questions or wants to know more
Well,
about
then
our product.
Here's a question. How do you define a superhuman?
I think that a superhuman is a role model and they do good for themselves, but they're not self-centered, and they also do good for the community, and they're humble about it, and they're just a happy, content person that just spreads love to all in the community. There you go.
I definitely think that needed to be somebody who they definitely have to be a role model and has to change the community in some way or themselves in some way that's beneficial to them or the community, and then non-selfish, I'm gonna take over the world way. More like in order to be from somebody who's like trying to become like a more fit person who went from being like 250 pounds and started like running a 5K every week. That's pretty superhuman for me. On top of that, people that go out there and like try to put things in the community that don't exist, like Donnie did with Witchcraft. There was no craft beer bar here, and then he went out there and was like, I'm gonna make this thing.
We like expressing our love for our community because there's a lot of superhumans right in front of you probably right now, wherever you're watching it, or behind you, or to your left, or to your right.
There's nobody to your right.
There's a kitchen that has appliances. A lot of times these people, they go kind of under the radar, and I love bringing them in the radar, and I love hearing about good news because a lot of times you hear news that just makes you like sad and frustrated and all these negative emotions, and this podcast is to celebrate the people that are around us and take a spin on the happy side of the world, saying your glass is half full, not half empty.
And if you don't have a half full glass, you can make it one if you just go there and try. As we ended the first episode with, you just gotta go out there and try.
That's right. Just make those small steps, and who knows what can happen. And you can find a lot of great people along the way too. And who knew that we would be staring at my camera?
That's kind of weird. I've been looking away from the camera a lot because it's so weird to look at a camera.
I'm just used to it from...
I'm not. Like, as like they see me talking, I'd be like, blah, 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 blah. And we're both big city people. We moved to a small town. Not really knowing much about the small town life, only to discover there's a lot of people that go out there to like make a difference in the community. We want to focus on that. And plus there's also really cool people like Sue Ann, episode number 5.
Yeah, which you can check out at boom. I'm going to have like a link right here. It's going to be magical.
Have the whole annotation box.
It's going to be right
like
there.
That. Guys, like
it's
this.
It's www.everydaysuperhumans.com, where you can find Sue Ann and
many more.
Okay.
Yeah, just a thought. Just thinking, alright.
Are you thinking out loud like Ed Sheeran?
Like who?
Ed Sheeran. Ed Sheeran. Ed Sheeran. He has red hair. You don't know who Ed Sheeran
No,
is?
I don't.
He doesn't know much about pop culture.